What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I don't normally do rumor videos. Not my cup of tea. Not something I'm interested in, and yeah, just that. They're kind of boring to me. You always have to take them with a grain of salt. But this rumor comes from somebody who I trust. Somebody who's been right a lot of the times, and yes, it's in a Bounding Into Comics article, but their source is WDW Pro, who I have tons of respect for and is very accurate in his information, mainly because he is a money dude, and from the money side, they usually get some accurate information. Again, this is a rumor. The thing is, though, wouldn't shock me if this rumor becomes true. And on top of that, if the rumor is true, you are going to piss off so many Star Wars fans. It ain't gonna be pretty. From Bounding Into Comics and WDW Pro, Star Wars rumor claims Lucasfilm executives want to include Luke, Han, and Leia in upcoming Dave Filoni project. Now, after years of saying, hey, this is what we wanted in the sequel trilogy, after disregarding Luke, Han, and Leia, after disgracing their legacy, after everything that they have done to these characters, now you want to bring them back. No, but by the way, Carrie Fisher's dead. Hans, I am so furious with this. We wanted this back in Force Awakens. We wanted this in The Last Jedi. This is something we wanted for a long time, and you spit on our face for it. So it wouldn't shock me if Dave Filoni wants to do this now, but let's get into this. A new Star Wars rumor claims Lucasfilm executive wants to include Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Leia Organa in the upcoming Dave Filoni project. Just reiterating. Okay, this rumor comes from Scooper WDW Pro in a recent YouTube upload. The Scooper detailed, in regards to a Dave Filoni, and I don't know which one, apparently Lucasfilm believes that they should put the original three characters, the big ones, Luke, Han, and Leia, together for a cameo. Not like we've asked this for a long freaking time, but hey, I guess, no, too little too late. Star Wars is dead. Bringing him back isn't going to do anything. You already ruined it. He continued, what's being told to me is that apparently people at Lucasfilm believe that if they put this in one of these Dave Filoni projects. I don't know if it's Ahsoka. I don't know if it's the Mandoverse movie, whatever it is. But if they put that in there, they can placate both sides. They can make everybody happy, and they can boost the ratings, boost the box office if it's the movie. But they can boost the excitement around this simply by putting them in there. And even if it's a mediocre project, let's say it will be lifted by those three, he added, and they think that might repair some of the damage the sequel trilogy and what's done to the fan base. No, it won't. You want to know why it won't? Because Star Wars is dead. You killed Star Wars when it came to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan was the last straw for many Star Wars fans. My last straw was Gina Carano. Then I saw what they did in Obi-Wan Kenobi to my personal favorite character, who was always Darth Vader. And after seeing what you guys did to him, kind of making him weak, making him less, making him pathetic, and more of a emotionally unhinged lunatic instead of a cold, calculating behemoth of destruction, a man who would definitively destroy so many things in his wake to get the job done. Yeah. There's a rumor, a theory that he toys with his prey, which I kind of agree with, because that kind of because he knows nobody can stop him. Yeah, after what you did to him, oh, he can be stopped by a wall of fire. Oh, he's weak. No, screw you. I love Darth Vader. Darth Vader is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. I love Anakin, and they disgraced Anakin to me. Bringing him back now wouldn't save the franchise. It would be another slap in the face. Yeah, when Luke showed up at the end of season 2 of Mandalorian, I was like, oh my God, that's badass. That's Luke we've been wanting for so long. That is so powerful. Just seeing him for a small mere period of time, even though it was crappy CGI, it was Luke. And then when you brought him back in Boba Fett, he was on the path to being Jake. I don't want them back. Star Wars is dead to me. I don't even care about the OT. That's how dead it is to me. I go watch Gundam instead of Star Wars. And it wouldn't surprise me if this rumor is true. And WDW Pro is really good on his rumors. He's very accurate. Sometimes he's wrong, but he's more accurate than not, mainly because he deals on the money side. And the money side is normally good with the rumors. They get some information before everybody else because money has to be moved around. It just would not shock me if this was true. Interesting, this rumor comes on the heels of a previous rumor from WDW Pro indicating that Lucasfilm did not see Luke Skywalker as significant part of the matrix of new content going forward. This is accurate, especially because it was said, I don't remember where it was said. I think it was one of the directors set to write Force Awakens. He wanted to make Luke Skywalker a main point. He wanted Luke Skywalker in there from the beginning, and Lucasfilm said no, they don't want him there because he's going to overshadow their new characters. So yeah, I think they still believe that Luke Skywalker isn't that important. And they're just throwing him in there to say, here's some scraps, you vermin. Here you go. Here's Luke. Here's Han, and here's Leia. Finally, even though Carrie Smith's dead, and everything else is dead around Star Wars. Even though I've heard decent things about Jedi Survivor. Yeah, Jedi Survivor, even though the game's basically unplayable for some PC users. In the rumor, WDW Pro revealed his source informed him that Luke Skywalker was at best allowed to be an occasional cameo. From there, he relayed that the company sees Luke as a cobwebbed character. He is a museum piece. He sells, but he's not a significant part of the matrix of new content going forward. So if Grogu is going to stay with Luke, then you lose Grogu. He's out of sight with the exception of some glancing exposure. They still don't like him. They still don't respect him. They still don't want him in any of their stuff because he's a mark of the past. He's a George Lucas creation. He is from the past. He is from the old era. Let the old die. That is words from Disney. That is words from Lucasfilm. Let the old die. Let the past die. That's how they view these characters still. Even if this rumor, I kind of believe it's true. I kind of believe they would be stupid to do this. But guess what? Even if they do it, they still don't like Luke. They still don't respect Luke. Dave Filoni is a freaking coward who hates what came before and wants to do his own thing, but is garbage at it. I liked the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars was good. You want to know why? George Lucas was involved, and I get it. He retconned a bunch of stuff from the EU, but because George Lucas had his hands in there, it worked. And guess what? Now that George Lucas is gone, George Lucas wants nothing to do with the past because of what these people did. Dave Filoni's all like, well, now that we don't have him, let's just throw him at the wall. Let's do whatever the heck we want, and let's bastardize the EU. Oh, here you go. Here's Han, Luke, and Leia, even though we're not going to do him in the Dark Jedi storyline. Heir to the Empire. Oh, we're not going to do Luke. We're going to do Ahsoka. We're going to do Thrawn with Ahsoka. I could rant and rave about this for hours, and I'm not even through the article. Later in the video, he reiterated his source informed the page has turned on Luke Skywalker. Lucasfilm said regarding current activity media, cameos, on-screen references to him are the best anyone can expect going forward. Nothing more. Don't ask. All the way from Kathleen Kennedy. I could believe it. They don't respect Star Wars. Anybody that says, oh, Star Wars is good, Star Wars is safe, Star Wars is in a great spot is lying to you, because Disney hates you, hates what came before, is pissed off that their stuff isn't doing good, and they're only going to ever use Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Leia as cameo pieces to try to prop up their failing wreckage. I don't even want to continue with this article. I only have one other line that I wanted to read from, but I don't even care. It would not shock me, like I've said countless times in this video, if this rumor is true, especially because WDW Pro is very accurate in a lot of his reporting. Same with Valiant Renegade. Now, I disagree with them here or there. Sometimes they're wrong. Sometimes a lot of scoopers are wrong. But it would not shock me if this was true, because Dave Filoni, Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, all of them don't respect what came before, want their stuff to be propped up. Dave Filoni thinks he's good at Star Wars at all because he was guided by George Lucas, even though George Lucas basically had to hold his hand, it looks like. And now that George Lucas is gone, he's like, well, I'm great. I was taught by George Lucas. In reality, you're garbage. I don't care anymore. Star Wars is dead to me. I'm going to go off and watch Gundam, interact with Gundam. I'm going to go off and make my own story that revolves around Gundam, Star Wars, Star Trek, Babylon 5, my own little thing, and see what happens there. I'm going to interact in the Iron Age because there's cool stuff there. While my past has been destroyed. Everything I cared about in Star Wars is dead. I don't care anymore. I'm at the point of actually wanting to take my VHS pre-edited versions of the OT, my box trilogy, and I just want to throw it out. That's how dead Star Wars is to me. But I'm not, because I still have some decent memories with that. Decent memories sitting down with my dad. Decent memories being shown it for the first time with my dad. I have connections there, even though Star Wars is dead. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.